Well, guess what? This is brilliant. This is really, really cool. It's been a long time coming, you know. I've seen quite a few videos on the US, and when they finally find companies which make gear and kit for us guys who love being outdoors, made in your own country, it's a welcome relief. It really, really is. Okay, we all like cheap kit. Most of it's from China and overseas, so you know there's all sorts of reasons why you should and shouldn't use cheap kit. But this, every single thing you see on the screen here is made in the UK. Everything. So really, really impressed with this, and I've been trying it out already. Let's go through the Ferro rods first and see what they're all about. Right, these. I love these. Let's have a closer look. Right, we're going to look at the larger Ferro rod to begin with. Now, what I've come to realise getting involved in using Ferro rods is there's two types. I think this was pointed out by Mike at Bushcraft Bartons as well, and I totally agree with him. There's two types of Ferro rods, if you don't know. Basically, one is hard and one is soft. Now, the Like My Fire fire steels are fantastic in my opinion, because the ferrocerium is a very hard grade, and also you get the other side, different ferro rods which are softer. Now the difference is if you've got a hard ferro rod like this one, yeah, let me show you. So basically the idea is if you've got a hard ferro rod, you can do that. You cannot do it with a soft one. You've got to press really hard and go all the way along. And the trade-offs are, if you've got a soft ferro rod and you'll press really hard and you'll do long strokes, yeah, you're going to get loads and loads of sparks. But the upside is, so the downside with that, if you're doing a small concentrated bundle, you want accuracy and you want to be very, very careful. It's very, very hard to do if you're just really yanking away and getting sparks everywhere. With this, as we just saw, you can get down there and really, really just light your fire very, very simply. So for me, if I had a choice to choose out of ferro rods, hard or soft, I just get on better with the harder ones. Now, for a long time, one of the only ones you can get which actually works really, really well are Like My Fire, and not knocking them at all, they're brilliant, but they're very, very expensive. These are amazingly cheap for pretty much identical ferrocerium rods, and made in the UK, which is a massive buzz for me. It's brilliant. And also look at the paracorde you get with it. You see the little threaded bits there? That actually is reflective. So if you do happen to drop it on the forest floor, it falls at your pocket around camp. Oh, where's my ferro rod? Flash your torch around and that's going to reflect straight away. It's going to give it away, nice and simple. It comes with a very hard piece of steel to strike with, which is very, very important. It's a generous size rod as well. I mean, really, really liking this. The total length for the rod is 97mm, which is pretty much a good chunk as well. And it's 9.5mm, so almost 10mm thick. So you've got lots and lots and lots of fires with this. It weighs in about 47 grams, so it's not really, you know, an issue to be honest, because at the end of the day, what you get from something like this, it doesn't matter how much it weighs, to be honest. So yeah, totally loving it. Really, really cool. So that is the larger one. Obviously the medium one, which is this one here, not going to get it out of the packet because it's exactly the same, it's just a waste of time. But the sizes of that is 75mm, and that's 6.5mm in diameter, so it's a bit smaller. And obviously that only weighs 26 grams. So for something like an EDC thing, this is a lot lighter and smaller, yet it's still going to give you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fires. So options are good, right? So that's the ferro rods. Absolutely loving that. Right, let's move on to the Sporks. Well, there you have it. The Sporks are back. Now, this is literally the first time these have been out of their packet. I've just opened them up. And on first impressions, that's great. Look at that. It's got a logo on the back there. As you can guess by now, one is titanium, which is this one. And the other one is stainless steel. You know, so neither of them are going to rust. So they're both brilliant for the outdoors. If you look at the knife section of the Spork there, that feels really, really good, but it's not sharp where it's going to hurt your mouth if you have an accident. It seems just right. Same with the points as well. They're not razor sharp, but yeah, they're going to have no problems getting into a sausage. Very, very nice indeed, the stainless steel one. You've got to love that. So, let's have a little close up at the titanium one. Man, this really is. It feels like I'm holding nothing at all. Amazing, yeah. I mean, cool. You know, most of us have got the plastic sporks, and yeah, most of us keep a spork in their smock pocket at all times as a backup. But you know, if for some reason it breaks in half, yeah, you can still use it. Of course you can, but it's going to be crap, to be honest. Something like these, obviously, they're not going to break. You have to work really hard to bend and break these, and the top bits of kit. So looking at the titanium one, the length of these are 17 centimeters long. I don't know what that is, what, 6 inches, give or take? And it weighs 17 grams. 17 grams. It's nothing. Seriously, doesn't weigh nothing at all. And the fact that these are all made in the UK, that is just awesome. Well made up for that. So you look at a stainless steel one, and that's the same length, obviously. That's 35 grams. So it's double the weight. So, you know, there's 2 price points here. Buy whatever one you want, to be honest. So there's something for everyone, you know. Choices and options are good. I've always been a big advocate of that. So if you want the titanium lightweight one, if you're going backpacking for a long way, and you really do pay attention to detail with your kit, of all the weight of it, that's the one for you. I don't know, if you want something a bit cheaper, but it's, you know, it's going to be fine. It's never going to rust. It's really, really well made as well. The quality is totally insane. And there's the size of the mouthpiece there. It's quite generous, and the profile of it, it's not too bad at all. In actual fact, I've got a wooden spork as well, which is just brilliant. But these metal ones, you've got no risk at all of these breaking. So yeah, as I said, made in the UK, and I'm very, very proud. It fills me with lots of joy to say that, because as you know, most of this sort of gear is done overseas, cheap as chips. Quality kit, finally made in the UK. So go along to their website and have a look around. There's not much at the moment because they're just starting, so they need some support and need some help. Hence, you know, they gave me a shout to get some publicity on these items, and very impressed indeed.